Let's talk about this book for a minute because, boy, you got really real in this book, opening up about some pretty intense experiences in your life.
Yeah.
Why'd you want to do that now?
You know what? Because so many people are suffering in silence about a number of different things. And we all feel like we're on an island by ourselves, like we're screaming into a hurricane and no one is hearing us. Nobody is reaching out saying, I got you, I see you. And by me sharing my truth, I'm saying, girl, man, I've been there. I got you, I see you, and I'm gonna show you how I got to the other side, whole and healthy and happy.
Yeah. Give me an example of something that you want a reader to take away, something in this book that some people might be able to relate to.
There's, with what's everything that's happening right now, dealing with sexual assault, sexual harassment, sexual violence. You know, I talk about in the book being raped at gunpoint, right? But what we're seeing a lot right now is a lot of victim blaming and shaming. And for that very reason, more and more people are gonna stay silent when they see the public reaction.
Absolutely.
So by me sharing my story and my testimony, and by saying, even though I was raped at gunpoint at work, I had a tunic on and leggings, people still ask me what I had on.
You know what? Is that crazy?
It's insane, and that's what drives people further and further, deeper underground, and into suffering in silence. And I say no more. We have to stop the victim blaming, stop the victim shaming, and really put the onus of sexual violence on the perpetrator, not on the victim. And I've had enough, and I've put it in the book.
Yeah, because, you know, I was watching this thing on TV, not to mention who they were talking about. Of course, everybody knows. And a lady went into a basement with the guy because he told her to come down. And then, you know what some people say? Well, why did you go in the basement? It was at a party, it was in a public building, and he was giving her a tour. And now people want to know, why did you go downstairs? He was giving her a tour of a building in public. You go downstairs.
And I always have to say, no one asks to be raped. No one has it coming. You know what I mean? Rape can happen to anyone, anywhere, at any time. It doesn't matter what you have on. It doesn't matter the decisions that you make. I hear from people, especially through this book tour, as I'm getting to see people, I had a snowsuit on. I was 8. I was coming from my job at the hospital in scrubs.
Right.
I was 57. This is, you can't, it's happening in our communities, in our churches, on the streets. In every community. You can't price your way out of it, which is what my dad thought. I'm gonna move my kids out to this good suburb. I've raised nice, good girls, and I was still raped. It can happen to anyone at any time, anywhere. And I just wanna share that as much as I can and let people know you are not alone, it is not your fault, and you didn't ask for it.
Wow.